see me.
What up, y'all? It's your boy E-Sag back again with another video. Today, on this episode of GEEK-SHOCK, we are looking at heritage colliding with the now. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the DW-5000R. You know what I mean? This is a 1983 rebirth, reimagining, reincarnation of a Casio G-SHOCK that helped launch this massive takeover in urban history, in horology, and just everyday life. I remember being a kid and G-SHOCK squares were all over the place, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They were everywhere. And this particular model is based on that DW-5000R. You know what I'm saying? This is the reincarnation of a legend. You know what I mean? Every detail is meticulously recreated to give a nod, a salute to that. You know what I mean? We're talking about a stainless steel case, screw down lock back. I mean, even the dimples on the resin strap mirror the original design, right down to the hand-drawn blueprints. You know what I'm saying? Every little bit of it is represented on this watch. Even the brick dial motif, you know what I mean? Real G-SHOCK heads, they know what I'm talking about, that brick dial. You know what I mean? That's why we pay these extra premiums for something like this, because it has that brick. You know what I mean? Project Team Tough. It's just, for me, it's very nostalgic because I remember being a kid and wanting a G-SHOCK so bad, especially those. My parents, they couldn't afford it at the time, you know what I'm saying? Back then, I'm an 80s baby. I grew up in the 90s, so that watch was 1983, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I never had one as a kid. You know what I mean? I remember having the G-SHOCK, but it wasn't that one. But nonetheless, y'all, we're going to take a look at these real quick so we can geek out, you know what I mean? Shout out to all my geeks, y'all. This one right here is straight from Japan. If you already know, you know the packaging. You know how it comes when we get it from Japan. You know what I mean? This particular reincarnation, reimagination, revamp is straight from the Yamagata factory. You know what I'm saying? The watch was born in the Yamagata. The same factory that created the original one did this one as well. So shout out to all my geeks, man. We about to geek out on this one, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man, that's been tuning in. Y'all already know the deal. When it comes to the Japanese G-SHOCKs, we get these manuals. Module 3576. I love these. I never open them because why? I don't need to. I can look it all up online, but still, I like to have them. They make me feel good just looking at it, like, you know, something special. You know what I mean? For sure. But we're going to get that out the way real quick. Get the watch out the packaging. Yeah, I just got this in, y'all. I got a good little order from my folks out in Japan, and they laced me up. Like I said, I was really into the G-SHOCKs as of lately. So not the G-SHOCK. Oh, my bad, y'all. I hit the camera, but the squares for sure. But yo, peep that. Look at that. Look at the reimagination. Down to everything. Down to the dimples. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? Made in Japan. Origin. The brick pattern. Look at this beautiful watch, y'all. Like I usually do on my screwbacks, screw lock down, whatever you want to call it. I always end up putting combi bracelets on them, but I think this one's gonna stay on this one because I really dig this this band, y'all. Like these little rivets, they look really dope, right? For sure, really dope, man. Shout out to G-SHOCK, man. Definitely. Right now, I'm gonna take this one off so we can compare the silhouette and the design. Y'all see the difference already. This is, like I said, this is a nod and a reincarnation and a reimagination of the original. So that's why the font is not as, you know what I mean, like the LED. The LCD is not as pronounced. You know what I mean? This is more like the original one, the original DW-5000C. Like I was saying, y'all, man, everything about this watch represents the classic. You know what I mean? Visually, aesthetically, everything is the DW-5000C. You know what I mean? Everything about it. From the case, everything about it. The size, everything. You know what I mean? Everything. Even right here, the lithium. I don't know if y'all can see that. Lithium power on the top. You know what I mean? The water resist 20 bar. On this one, Project Team Tough. You know what I mean? Very cool, right? I'm geeking out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Very dope. Very dope. Standard G-Shock, though. You know what I'm saying? Standard G-Shock, true to the original. Stopwatch, countdown. Let me see. Let's go through these functions right quick. Alarm, timer, stopwatch, then back to home time. You know what I'm saying? Does it have the same light? No. See? They should have kept it close to the original and brought and did the gold, the green light like this one, y'all. That's the only thing I'm like, why y'all do that? A lot of the newer G-Shocks, especially the ones that have like this silhouette and like nods to the original, like they switch to these bright lights. I mean, I'm gonna hit the lights before I'm out and see I can see what I'm talking about. But still, man, still, again, for this is for the G-Shock head. You know what I mean? The G-Shock head. You know what I mean? DW-5000R-1AJF, 33,000 yen. Anyone interested? Get at me. I might sell it. I might not. You know what I mean? I got my folks out in Japan. It's easy for me to cop some of these. So if anybody's trying to get them, but nonetheless, I don't know. I might still keep it, like I said. Because just looking at it is like, damn, nostalgic. Yeah, I remember seeing these at the store, and I used to be like, damn, I want one, mom. But you know, what I mean, my parents didn't have that much money at the time, so it was something that, you know, what I mean, we didn't really get. But like I was saying, y'all, this is more for the collector. You know what I mean? This is for the collector, the G-Shock collector. You know what I mean? For a diehard collector, and even if you're not, even if you're just like trying to find like just another watch, I wouldn't beat this watch. You know what I mean? I wouldn't use it as a daily beater. But then again, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Well, nah. Let me take that back. I probably wouldn't, because if you want to get a square that's a beater, go get the 5610E or something, the economy version of it. You know what I mean? This is too nice. Yeah, I wouldn't want to like tear this up. But then again, that's just me. Like I really baby my watches, even the G-Shocks. That's why I always, you see them like they look clean, unless, you know, I might have bought them secondhand and the person that had it before me already like did a number on it, but nah. You know what I'm saying? But still, you know what I mean? This is the OG right here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The DW-5000. You know what I mean? The OG. Very dope. Very dope. Very dope. Like I was saying, let me I'm gonna take these off so we can take a closer look. You know what I mean? Look at that. You know what I'm saying? The brick pattern, the shock resist, the water resistant 20 bars. This one's replaced with Project Team Tough. A lot of people weren't really digging how this one like kind of like ghosts and kind of washes out compared to these. No, that washes out a little bit more. I guess it's, I don't know. I was seeing on the reviews that some people weren't really feeling like this OG LED. You know what I mean? Or LCD. My bad. Yeah, LCD screen. You know what I mean? A lot of people weren't really feeling the OG look. I think it's dope. You know what I mean? But that's me. I'm a G-Shock head. You know what I mean? To the fullest. You know what I mean? I love G-Shock. I love squares. So let me about to take that off real quick and throw this on the wrist so y'all can take a look. You know what I'm saying? Keep the hang tag, because like I said, I might sell it or I might not. Who knows? Who knows how I feel? Sometimes I feel like getting into something else, so I'm like, quick little flip, let me get rid of it, but it all depends. But y'all, see, The original, the iconic. Trust me, I love the dimples though. 1, 2, 3, 4. The dimples were always dope. I like this. Yeah, that looks dope. I'm yet to wear it. Like, this is the first time I threw it on my wrist. Like, I just got these pieces in. I'm like, oh, let me do a video and get it going, man. Shout out to everybody who's been tuning in, man. That's down with the videos. Let me know your thoughts, man. Yo, y'all feeling this new reimagination, reincarnation, revisitation of the iconic, you know what I mean? Still authentic, still durable, still timeless, y'all. You know what I mean? Casio G-SHOCK DW-5000R. You know what I mean? Is a salute to the original. To every last piece of it is a salute to the original. The screw back, everything about this is dope. Look at that. But like I was saying earlier, I wish they would have kept the light, because I don't even got to hit the light. You already see that. Look how bright that white light is in the back. This one, like, you can't even see it. Like I had to turn off the light on my previous video just so y'all could see how the green was. Oh, is it down here? Oh, yeah, you see? But y'all already know what it is, man. This is your boy E-Sag, man. And this was just a little, I mean, everybody's familiar with this. You know what I mean? There's nothing much to talk about. It's really dope. It's, again, for the G-SHOCK head. You know what I mean? Because if you're just looking for a normal square that you're going to beat up, get the 5610E, or is it the 5600E? One of those, just the basic $40 G-SHOCK. You know what I mean? This, I believe I paid under $200. I paid under retail. You know what I mean? So to me, it was like, okay, cool. But that's just me. Like, I'm a collector. I like the nostalgia of it. Some people might not. You know what I'm saying? But still, if you looking for a vintage looking timepiece, this is definitely one to choose from. DW-5000R, y'all. Shout out to Kiko Abe. I know I butchered his name on the past video. My apologies, sir. Thank you again. Thank you, Project Team Tough. You know what I'm saying? Definitely you've been a pulse and an inspiration to our culture, you know what I mean? Pop culture, and it's just, G-SHOCK has been there throughout all these years, man. We're almost hitting the 45th, almost 50 years of G-SHOCK. Yeah, most definitely. I can't wait to see what else they bring, man, for real. Shout out to all my geeks, man. It's your boy E-Sag, and I'm out. Peace till the next video. On the same old thing.